In this segment, we're going to talk about Epic security, data security, and sharing rules. Suppose we work at a bank and you're a bank teller and I work for HR. So I should be able to see records that have to do with, since I'm HR, that has to do with your pay, salary, benefits. And then you should be able to see the bank accounts and balances of customers. How much they deposited, what their current balance is, how much they have in their checking and savings account. However, even though we're on the same system, I should not be able to see balances of customers, and you should not be able to see HR information. Suppose, again, you work for HR this time, and you're supposed to be able to see the people that report to you as a manager. However, you're not supposed to see records for your superiors. So you're allowed to see the pay of people that report to you, but you're not allowed to see the pay of your seniors. And that is what we're talking about. Epic security then refers to the process of applying security settings and enforcing the sharing rules on running code. Epic's classes have security setting that can be controlled via two keywords. Epics generally runs in system context, that is, the current user's permission. Field level security and sharing rules are not taken into account during the code execution. Only the anonymous block code executes with the permission of the user who's executing the code. Our Epics code should not expose sensitive data to users, which is hidden via security and sharing settings. That's why Epic security and enforcing the sharing rule is most important. In this segment, let's examine the keyword with sharing. If you use this keyword, then the Epics code will enforce the sharing settings of current users to Epics code. This does not enforce the profile permission, only the data level sharing settings. Let us consider an example wherein our user has access to 5 records, but the total number of records is actually 10. So in the Epics class will be declared with the with sharing keyword. It will return only 5 records in which the user has access to. Our example, first let's make sure that we have created at least 10 records in the customer object with the name of 5 records as ABC customer, and the rest 5 records as XYZ customer. Then let's create a sharing rule which will share ABC customer with all users. We also need to make sure that we have set the OWD of customer object as private. Now we can paste the code given on this segment to an anonymous block in the developer console. without sharing keyword. As the name suggests, class declared with this keyword executes in system mode, which means irrespective of the user's access to the record, query will fetch all records. We can enable or disable an Apex class for any particular profile. The steps for the same are given in this example, so we can determine which profile should have access to which class. So to set the Apex class security from the class list page, step 1 is to, from setup, click develop and then Apex class. After that, step 2, click the name of the class that you want to restrict. We have clicked on customer operation class in this example. Step 3, let's click on security. Now the next step, step 4, select the profiles that you want to enable from the available profiles list and click Add. Or select the profiles that you want to disable from the Enable Profiles list and click on Remove. And finally, on step 5, click Save. Setting Apex security from permission set. Our first step is from Setup, click Manage Users, and then Permission Sets. And then step 2, select a permission set. Now on step 3, click on Apex Class Access. After that, we go to step 4 and click on Edit. And then on step 5, click the Apex class that you want to enable from the available Apex class list and click Add, or select the Apex class that you want to disable from the enabled Apex classes list and click Remove. Finally, on step 6, click the Save button.